welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Liz and this is Simply Homeschool. So today I'm going to be walking you guys through the Abeka homeschool catalog for 2020-2021. I'm going to be showing you guys through the first grade curriculum. If you guys have other grades that you're interested in, I am going to be posting some of the grades here on my channel, so stay tuned. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and if you find this helpful, please hit that like button. My best in explaining to you guys how you can purchase curriculum through Abeka. Now, first of all, I would like to say that the first thing you guys should do is get one of these catalogs. You go on to abeka.com and you can request a catalog for free from them and they'll mail it to you. It's a little easier to navigate through seeing it in person versus on your tablet or phone. So that would be the first suggestion. Secondly, I am not at all a professional. I do not work for Abeka. I'm just a homeschooling mom trying to help other homeschooling mamas out that are confused with purchasing curriculum. So let's get to it, you guys. So here is grade 1. Okay, so with grade 1, if you are going to do video led, this would be the section you would be wanting to look at. So how I'm going to do this is I'm going to show you guys video led, and then I'm going to show you guys parent led kits. I'm going to show you guys individual products, and then I'm going to show you guys teaching aids. So first off, the teacher that your child would have if they were video led is going to be Miss Howe. Very sweet lady. Okay, so here on the full grade tuition only, it's going to include your videos for the year or streaming, you get to choose, and then it will include your video manual and all testing materials, including keys. Moving on to the next kit, it's going to be your full grade tuition and books enrollment. That is going to be this whole kit here that you see on the right. It comes with your videos, the video manual, and it's going to come with progress reports for your record keeping. Also, it comes with test books and keys. So this is going to be including writing with phonics, and it's going to be in cursive. It's not going to be in manuscript. So let's see here, moving on down. For phonics, it's going to have your handbook for reading. That's going to be this here. It is going to have letters and sounds, and then letters and sounds teacher key. Moving on to reading, that is going to be all of these little readers here. These are going to be the readers that it comes with. So the readers come with 9 books. And then also you are going to have the reading key, and that is right here. So inside this book is going to be for you as the teacher, and it is going to have some comprehension questions and things to ask as the child is reading the book. Moving on from that, oh, I'm sorry, in reading it also has the primary Bible reader. So moving on to language, you're going to see the language workbook and the language teacher key. And then you're going to be moving on to cursive writing and creative writing. So that you're going to have your cursive formation flashcards. These are awesome. I love them. And then you're going to have your writing with phonics, and it's going to come with your writing tablet as well. These are the papers that you're going to use with the writing with phonics. Okay, so spelling and poetry is here. It's going to have spelling in the front portion of the book and then poetry in the back portion of the book. Arithmetic, you are going to have a workbook and a teacher key. History and geography, that is going to be, history is My America, My World. And then you're going to have your community's helper or community helpers book. That is here. You are also going to have health. It's health, safety, and manners. And then it comes with a Bible activity book, which is here. And then for art, you're going to have the art projects book. Where's that at? Right here. We missed science somewhere, but this is the science book. It's Discovering God's World. So with the science, the history, the health, and the community helpers, these are readers, but they also have questions that they're going to write in the answers inside those same books. So that is all you get in the video led. So it literally comes with all the teacher keys and all the workbooks. Curriculums. So this one here is going to be your language arts and Bible. So for the tuition only enrollment, it includes the videos, the video manual and progress report, and then the quiz and test books and keys. And it includes writing with phonics in cursive. So that is just for the tuition only. If you're going to be getting the tuition and books enrollment, you get all of this including these books that I'm going to name off. So you get your phonics, your handbook for reading, and then your letters and sounds, okay? So workbook and test key. The reading comes with the same reading from the previous curriculum. It comes with all the readers, the Bible reader, and your reading teacher key. The language comes with the same language from the last page. It's going to come with the workbook and the test book. You have your cursive. It's going to come with your cursive flashcards, your writing with phonics, and your writing tablet. And then your spelling and poetry, it comes with your spelling and poetry book, and then Bible. That will come with your Bible activity. So that is what comes in this kit here. Okay, so that is if you just want to purchase the language, arts, and Bible. Okay, so moving on from that, on this page here, this is also a video-led curriculum, but it's not going to be your full curriculum. This is the arithmetic, science, history, and Bible. So it works the same way, basically. The tuition-only enrollment will come with the videos, the test keys, and the video manual. And then if you do the tuition and books enrollment, it comes with the same thing that I just explained, including these books. So arithmetic, it'll come with the teacher key and the workbook. History will come with the history book and community helpers, and then science will come with the Discovering God's World. Then you'll have health, and that is it for this, you guys. Moving on. Okay, so now these are going to be your parent-led kits. So looking on this side here, this is your child kit. You can choose bound or unbound, and you can choose manuscript or cursive. So if you're going to be organizing the curriculum in file folders, I would definitely go with the unbound. If you're going to keep them in their books, I would keep them bound just to keep everything together. So with the child kit, it's basically going to come with all of the children workbooks, but it's not going to come with any of your teacher keys or anything like that. So basically your language, you're going to have all of the language readers. You're going to have the handbook for reading, the Bible reader, and then they give you flashcards. So these are the mini alphabet flashcards. With the arithmetic, you will get the arithmetic 1, and you'll get the tests and the speed drill book. And then with history, you get the Community Helpers Activity Book and My America and My World. And then science and health, you get the two science and health books. So you'll have, here's your health, and then your science is here. And then that is it for that. Okay, so looking at this essential parent kit, what this basically is it's going to have all of your curriculum guides that go along with the subjects that your children are doing. And then it's going to have charts and concept cards. It's also going to have your teacher keys for the tests and for the workbooks. So for language arts, it's going to have the curriculum lesson plan, the reading answer key, your letters and sounds test key, basic phonics charts, and then your seat work charts. For arithmetic, it's going to have your curriculum lesson plan, the teacher key, the test speed drill key. You're going to have 1 and 2 concept cards, arithmetic 1 charts and games, 1 and 2 tables and fact charts, combination dot cards, place value concept cards, and numbers flashcards. For history and science, it's going to come with the curriculum lesson plans. So this would be really great to have if you plan on using charts and flashcards. Now, if you plan on having a lesson guide. If you are the type of parent that wants to just kind of roll with your lessons the way that you want to do it, this would not be necessary. Now, if you want a guide to use to kind of keep you on track, then these would be really smart to have. Now, this is where things can get confusing, okay? This pack would only be good for you if, for 1, you want a curriculum plan. 2, teacher keys. First grade is pretty easy about being able to correct their problems. Now, it may take a little bit longer because you actually have to figure them out, but it is possible. Another thing, I'm trying to think with first grade, I can't remember, but sometimes you have dictations where in the child's book, it'll just have like blank lines and it says, have your teacher read to you and tell you basically what to put here. And like with the arithmetic, I know sometimes it's like 3 + 4. You're telling them and then they write the answer on their sheet. but it doesn't tell them in there that it was 3 plus, what did I say, 3 plus 4, 3 plus 1? I don't remember. But do you guys get what I'm saying? So sometimes they have a dictation in here that they won't see in here that you need, or that you can make up on your own. See, that's where it gets confusing, you guys. Okay, so it could be done without it, is what I'm trying to say. Now, also, you would want to use all of these flashcards. If you're going to be spending almost $300 on this, like, I would be sure that these are things that you're actually going to use. Now, here is another parent kit. This is a complete parent kit. And it even has more visuals and more flashcards and more charts, okay? This one is almost $500. So this here I would only get if everything here is what I said. Like if you want a lesson plan book, if you want charts and flashcards and visuals and songs, and like literally, you guys, don't get it unless you feel like you need it. My suggestion, okay, hold on. I'm coming back to this, okay? Moving on. This is where it gets confusing, and I'm sorry if I confuse you guys. Okay, so moving on to this single subject book kits. This is your language arts. It's going to come with all of the readers, the flashcards, the alphabet flashcards, the Bible reader, the handbook for reading, your letters and sounds books, and then let's see, your language, and then your writing, and your spelling and poetry. Also choose if you want cursive or manuscript, and you could choose bound or unbound again with this. Now again, these are only books for your child. They do not come with answer keys for their tests or their letters and sounds book or their language. This is literally just the workbooks for your child. Now this is the language arts parent kit, okay? So if you're getting this, they're saying you can get this to go with that. It's basically the same thing as they're doing here. So you would get your reading one answer key, your language arts lesson plan book, and then you have the test key for your letters and sounds, and then you would have 2 things of charts, so seat work charts and basic phonics charts. Again, it depends. If you feel like you need a lesson plan book, these would be smart. If you're going to use the test key, if you feel like you need it, and if you're going to use these charts, okay, that's what you would get that kit for. So if you're looking just to get your child an arithmetic workbook and tests and guides, tests and speed drills, you guys could get this pack here. It's just the arithmetic child kit, and it comes with the workbook and then the tests and speed drill, and you can choose bound or unbound. Again, what they've done is they've turned a little parent kit into something that can be used with this specific child kit. So here's the arithmetic parent kit. It comes with the answer keys for both of these books. It comes with the lesson plan book, and then all of these here are flashcards and charts and games. So again, depending if you think you're going to use all this, you can get this to go with that. Moving on to the Homeschool Grade 1 Bible Kit. This comes with all of the flashcards, the Bible curriculum lesson plan book, and then your CD, the Sing Unto the Lord CD. With these flashcards, you guys, they are really awesome. So you open it up, and then the first few pages are pictures that go along with the lesson. And then once you flip through the pictures, the lesson plans are in the center, and then you flip through the lesson plans, and in the back there are more pictures, really pretty pictures. And so the actual lesson is in each one of these. So for instance, this is creation, Adam and Cain. And then so the photos in there will go with that actual lesson. You read through the lesson, you ask questions, you talk about it, and then you show the pictures that go along with that. So this is the whole kit here that you can purchase. It comes with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 flashcards, the Bible curriculum book, and then the CD. Okay, so right here, you guys are going to see the curriculum lesson plans. Okay, so these are each individual subject. So for instance, if you wanted, okay, for instance, This is the language arts curriculum lesson plan. This is the arithmetic. You have your history, science, and health, and then you have your Bible curriculum. So I'm going to go to the front here where we were looking at the single subject books. So remember when I was saying, if you don't feel like you're going to use all of these, don't get this kit. If you feel like you only want the lesson plan books, you would need language arts and reading. So looking at this whole kit, it's $110, right? And you're getting all of these. Let's look at these lesson plan books and see how much. So this one is $53.75 for the language, okay? So this is $53.75. So if you don't feel like you're going to use all of these charts, you guys, and this test key, don't get this. That's $110. You could save $60 and just get this to go with this. Does that make sense? Same thing over here. If you're going to do the arithmetic and say you just want the lesson plan, you can just get the lesson plan. Or say you're like, I don't want to follow their lesson plan. I'm just going to do it how I want to do it. Then you're going to look, and they have right here. Oh, hold on. Let me show you single items. That will make more sense. Okay, so here are individual products. Here's your handbook for reading, and then it has a teacher's edition. Then for phonics, you have your letters and sounds. You could get bound or unbound, and then you can buy a teacher's key. You could buy the student test book. You could buy the student test book. Oh, I'm sorry, those are both bound and unbound, so you have choices. You can buy the test key, so you can buy these individually. Here for language, they have the bound or unbound, and then they have the teacher key. They have the writing with phonics. You could either choose cursive or manuscript, bound or unbound. And then here's the writing tablet that you would want to get to go with it. And this is bound or unbound. And then here's spelling and poetry. You have the regular workbook for the child, or you can get your teacher edition. So that's all optional. So you could buy these separately. So again, say you want to purchase this, but you want a teacher key, but that's all you need. So you would buy the teacher key for language. But you buy this whole kit, and then you buy that separately. Let's see. And that's with all of these. Or say you just want to buy the handbook for reading and the readers, you could buy it separate instead of buying the whole kit. Or if you wanted to buy these two, or if you wanted to buy these, you know what I'm saying? So you can totally like manipulate it to how you want it. Just make sure you're not spending more than what the kit is, because sometimes that can happen. So moving from there, these are the readers. You can buy them individually here. Here's the arithmetic individual products. It's the same thing. So you could buy the workbook, you could buy the teacher key, you could buy the student tests and speed drills, you could buy the teacher key for the student test and speed drills, and you could buy them bound or unbound. Again, here are more individuals. So this is your history, community helpers, science, and health. Here you can buy some CDs or a book. This is the songs we enjoy. Here's the Sing Unto the Lord book or CD. You could buy the activity book for Bible Friends, and you could buy the arts project book. And these are also bound or unbound. So say you want to buy just the Bible kit, but you feel like you want your child more involved, or to do something fun while you're reading, or you know, maybe you're doing it through morning basket, but you still want them to be focusing or doing something with, you know, something having to do with God, but more hands-on. You can always purchase this Bible activity book, and they could be coloring a picture as you read salvation series to them. Like, it just depends. So this does not come with this fun little activity book. So this is really cool, especially for first grade. They don't have it in second grade, only for pre-K and kindergarten and first grade. So that's something you can do. Okay, so individually, you can also purchase the flashcards by themselves. Say you're not sure if you want to spend, you know, $130, I think that the Bible kit is, or $120. So it's $120. So say you don't want to spend $120 until you try it out and make sure that you guys are going to enjoy it. You could buy one of these little flashcards. This Creation, Adam and Cain has 3 lessons and it's $8.65. Or say you're going to only work on 3 for this year. Purchase 3 of them. You don't have to buy the whole thing. And if you buy these separately, you're not going to want to buy the Bible curriculum lesson plan because you aren't going to go with that lesson plan. But again, you can buy, 3 of these in the activity book, or you can buy 2 of these, the activity book and the CD for the songs. That's how you guys can switch things up if you want to, if you don't want the full kit, if you can't spend the money right now, if you're not sure about this curriculum, if it's going to work for you guys. Now, buying things on the side. We'll start here because we are on this page already. So with the history, geography, science, and health, they have these teaching aids on the side. These are visuals that if you're going to be teaching history, they have some cool visual cards that you can use along with the lesson, just so, they have a more hands-on visual, like they could hold the card, look at it, look at the pictures, you guys could talk about it. They have the America, Our Great Country visuals, the Children of the World visuals, and Community Helpers visuals. So you could buy these separate if you guys are buying these separate. Or if you guys were purchasing, I don't think that they have. So if you guys were purchasing this child kit here with everything in it, except for like the teacher keys and guides, and you guys wanted more visuals, you can purchase these on the side to go with this, or only one of them. Say you only wanted the history one, you could purchase the history one to go with this kit. Here are some just add-ons that you guys can do. Language arts, there's basic phonics flashcards. You have your blend phonics cards for A and B, clue cards, basic phonics sound CD. What's really cool about this is they kind of tell you what grades these are good for. So some of them are K5 through 2nd, K4 through 2nd. So these will get good use until 2nd grade if you guys use them. Arithmetic, they have the addition flashcards. This is for K5 through 6th grade, and then subtraction flashcards 1st through 6th grade. They have history, geography, the America, Our Great Country visuals. Those are the same things that we just went over back here. So they have them again up here. So don't get confused by that. They are the same. And then the same thing with music. They're back here and here. Or actually that one is this one. So don't get confused. Okay, so they kind of put things in here more than once. So we went over all of that. We went over the Bible kit. We went over the single products here. Okay, so here are phonics and writing teacher aids. So here's phonics basic flashcards, the miniature alphabet flashcards, blend practice A and B cards. Didn't we just go over that here, you guys? I think that some of them are here that I just named off, okay? So don't get confused that they have them in here more than once. So clue cards, basic phonics charts. Now these are the charts. So the charts are like these here. These are actually really cool. My daughter used those a lot. And then they have the CD again. Writing formation flashcards. My daughter loved these. They worked well for teaching her. And then down here, these are going to be digital aids. Honestly, I've never used them. You download them, and I believe they're the same exact things as these cards, but you do it digitally. Let's see. Here are the arithmetic teaching aids. So you have your combination dot cards, your place value concept cards. Where's those? Right here. 1 through, okay, so 1st and 2nd concept cards. So that's for 1st and 2nd grade. Addition flashcards, subtraction flashcards, charts and games are going to be here. And then tables and facts charts. So those are 1st and 2nd grade as well. So that kind of helps you out to know like how long you'll actually be using those. My daughter did use these. And we're video led and she still used those, but the teacher has them at the front of the class. But if you're going to be doing these as a parent led, those are actually really cool for them to learn so that they memorize them. It's good for memorizing, only if you're going to have them read the cards to memorize them. So, okay, we did the Bible and those, and we did those. I think that is it, you guys. So honestly, what you can do is, if you just want to do reading and phonics with them, you just purchase these together. Or like I mentioned with the Bible, you can purchase the activity book to go along with this, or if you want to do them separately. But for me, the main thing here is, like, if you're going to get the kit for the child, you know, the arithmetic or the language arts, I would really look at these parent kits and see if you're really going to use them. Because if you're not, if you're only going to use one thing out of here, I would buy it individually, you know, or say instead of doing these charts, you wanted flashcards instead. Don't get this kit, you know what I mean? Just the phonics flashcards, and then you can always get the lesson plan book, you know, separately. So that's my advice. I hope that it makes sense and that I didn't just completely confuse you guys. So what I would personally also do is, if you don't have a lot of extra money and you kind of know how your child learns, if they don't need all of the visual extras, I wouldn't waste the money on all the charts and flashcards. Now, if you start school, say you got this and your child was struggling with arithmetic, then I would come back to your catalog, look for the add-ons for arithmetic, and figure out what they're actually struggling with. So if they're struggling with the combinations, then do your combination dot cards. Or if they're struggling with place value, get them their place value concept cards. Because it's really easy to get like sucked into buying homeschool curriculum, and you just don't want to waste your money. You know, some of these can be pretty pricey. Like these edition flashcards are $21 for flashcards for edition. Like, so that would be my suggestion. You know, if you see that your child's struggling in those subjects, then come back and purchase what you think she'll have fun on. Or maybe she's bored. Maybe she's bored with like the seat work. Then you can come back and buy the arithmetic charts and games. Maybe that would be fun for her or him. You know what I mean? So, or same thing with phonics. Like if they're struggling with their blends, then come back here, go to your phonics section here and figure out, okay, are they having problems with the sounds? Get them the sounds CD. If you're not able to help them, maybe they don't want to listen to you, or maybe they're having a hard time with their blends, then you get them the blend flashcards. Or if you feel like they're more visual, then get them a couple of the charts, the bigger charts and not flashcards. Those are a little bit more fun sometimes. So I think that that is definitely like a way to go also, if you don't want to spend a lot of money, or if you don't have a lot of money to spend on curriculum. It doesn't have to be super pricey. Like you could work around it. It's just what you're willing to do to work around it. And like I said, just make sure that if you are buying a bunch of individuals, that you're not going to go over the amount that you would actually pay on a whole curriculum set. Like this one here, you know, say you're adding all of this stuff together and you're like way over $323 and you're like, that's not going to work. Or you're like 3 books off, you know what I mean? It's just better to get that. Okay. I hope that that did not just completely confuse you guys. I hope that these videos have been worth it and helped you in any sort of way, even just a little bit. I'll be happy with it. So, yeah, so I hope that this is helpful. If you like this content, please click that subscribe button, the like, and comment down below if you guys have any questions or you're not sure about something. I could definitely try to help you. Don't forget to go to abeka.com to request one of these catalogs to be delivered to your house. It makes it so much easier. And that's it, you guys. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. Stay safe and be blessed always.